Mary's in Colchester. Mary, what would you like to say?
Morning, James.
Hello,
Sorry,
Mary.
I'm almost speechless just listening to your reading out the Daily Mail changing headlines. Oh, God. What I was going to say was, I honestly feel, and this might sound a bit extreme, but I just feel that at the moment we're being governed by a sort of package of algorithms, the head of which is a robot who goes by the name of Liz Truss.
Well, you're being generous, though. I don't think there are any algorithms. I think she licks her finger, sticks it in the air, and then claims the wind is blowing in a certain direction, regardless of what the evidence tells her.
Well, I was about to say a set of algorithms that has an enormous bug in it, headed up by a robot who the only, direct answer she can give, which she did with Kunzberg yesterday, was to say, yes, absolutely, we're still going ahead with the cut from the 45 pence tax rate.
Until we're not going ahead with the cuts in the 45% tax rate.
Exactly, until we're not. And essentially, last week, Kwasi Kwarteng just trashed the economy in, 10 short minutes?
Yeah.
And has taken no responsibility for that. And us human beings who have got, the majority of whom have got hearts and souls and morals, are kind of screaming out, abort, abort, the algorithms aren't working, you idiots, the robot's got a massive bug in it as well, get us out of here, somebody. It's just absolutely desperately awful.
What about, and I sense you weren't a big fan beforehand, but... Objectively, if you can do that, and we all struggle sometimes, objectively, I'm in this odd, almost dissonant position of thinking they definitely should have got rid of this policy, but getting rid of it in the way that they've got rid of it, in terms of the big picture, has made things worse, not better.
I think it's made it worse.
Why? Why do you think that?
Because he's trying to come across, as he did this morning, we hear you, we get it.
Yeah.
They don't.
But we still think it's brilliant. We hear you being wrong. That's what he's saying. We hear you being wrong and not as clever as me. So we've decided to throw you a bone by dropping it. Because you're not as clever as me and you're wrong. But, it's distracting. You being wrong and stupid and not as clever as me is distracting from how brilliant I am and how brilliant all my ideas are. So we're going to drop this little one in the hope that now you'll shut up being stupid and wrong.
So, really... There it
is, Mary. There it is. We found it. There it is. That's the secret. That's the key.
But he was contradicting himself because on the one hand, he was saying he had humility and recognised we hear you, we get it. On the other hand, he was talking about it being a distraction. What he really means is, for goodness sake, as you say, let's throw them a bone and shut them all up.
Because they're stupid and they're not as clever as me.
Yeah, but we're still screaming, Control, Alt, Delete, get them out.
My policy, this is what Kwasi Kwarteng said this morning in terms, my policy is actually brilliant. But the electorate are too stupid to realise it. And also my colleagues in the Conservative Party who want me to get rid of it are too thick. Not as clever as me. I'm Kwasi Kwarteng. I'm a genius. But it's now so loud, all this stupid complaining, all these condemnations. It's so loud now that even the Daily Mail has had to completely change tack in the course of one morning. And therefore I'm going to have to abandon the policy because it's distracting all the attention from the rest of my ideas, which are just as brilliant as the one I've just abandoned. You can stick that on a T-shirt.